My dear students, and welcome to today's lesson. On our today's lesson, I will be taking on the example of revised bearing, which we treated on our previous lesson. We have example 1 on the board. The example 1 said, the bearing of S from Y is 150 degrees. What will be the bearing of Y from S? The solution. We have the bearing of Y, which is 150 degrees. The sorry here. This is our North Pole. Also have another pole here. So have our B here, our A here. Because we are looking for the bearing of S. Then here is 150 degrees. So according to the required bearing, that's the bearing of A. The bearing of Y is equal to what? A plus what? B. But our A is equal to what? Our A is equal to 150 degrees. Why? They are alternate angles. A is alternate to 150 and 150 is alternate to A. Alternate angles. Then B is equal to what? 180 degrees. Why? They are angle on a straight line, which is 180 degrees. Angle on a straight line. But what we are looking for is the bearing of what? S. So therefore we have, let's know if we can minimize our space. You have A plus B is equal to 150. A plus B will be equals to, our A here is 150 degrees. And our B here is 180 degrees. Adding the both numbers together will give us what? This plus this will give us 330 degrees. Therefore, the bearing from here to here will be what? 330 degrees. So the second one, we have if the bearing of Y from S is 196 degrees, calculate the bearing of S from Y. We have the bearing of S as what? 196. 196 should exceed 180 because 196 is more than what? 80 degrees. So we have our S here. We have our Y here. This is the North Pole. Then from here to here should be 180. 180 degrees. From here to here should be 180 degrees. Then here should be our B. But the required bearing here is what? A. The required bearing equals to A. Then we now have what? A plus B plus this 180. I mean from here to here, angle on a straight line. I'm supposed to put this 180 inside here, but for you to see, that's why I brought it out. So have this B plus 180 plus this our bearing, which is 196 degrees. 180 degrees equals to what? 196 degrees. We have B equals to what? This 196 degrees minus 180 This 180 degree crossing the other side will turn to what? Minus. You have minus 180 degrees. When you minus 190 degrees from 180, it will give us what? 16 degrees. So our what? Our A is what? 16 degrees. And this A is what? Alternate to this B here. So in our third example, we have a man was 800 meters on a bearing of 129 degrees. Calculate how far he is from his what? Starting point. We have the bearing of 129. From here to here is not up to 180. I think from here to here should be our 129 degrees. I have something like this. And let's see what it comes up. These are arrow. From here to here should be 129 degrees. Then this dotted line should be our what? East distance. Because that's the what we are looking for. Should be our east distance. Then the 800 meters should be here. You can say that a man was 800 meters on a bearing of what? 129 degrees, which is this very one. Calculate how far east. These are east pole. How far east is from what? His starting point. And these are starting point. So according to what you have here, we have 800. The longest side of a triangle is the what? The hypotenuse. Which is our what? 800 meters equals to what? Hypo. And our east distance is the adjacent, because here the angle here should be, we have from here to here as 129 degrees. So getting the angle here should be this 129 minus, because here, just as having something like this, here to here is 90 degrees, here to here is 90 degrees. So here to here is 90, then 129 minus 90 should give us the angle here. Then we have 129 minus 90, which gives us what? 39 degrees. So our east distance equals to what? Adjacent. Because here is the opposite. Here is the adjacent. And we are looking for the what? The east distance, which is the what? The adjacent. And what, according to what you have here, AH will fit into what? Into car, which is cosine. Thus, cos theta will be equals to adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. And our cos here, according to what we have here, is 39. We have our cos 39 degrees equals to our adjacent here is what? The east distance, which we are looking for. All over the hypotenuse, which is 800 meters. The next thing, we cross multiply. Cross multiply, we have 800 times cos 39 degrees equals to our east distance. Our cos 39, when you go to your mathematics textbook at the back, you go to signs of angles, not radian. Check 39 under 0. You find out that 39 under 0 will give us 0.7771 equals to for this distance. Then 800 multiplied by 0.771 will give us 621.68. Equals to this distance as usual, which we are looking for. Therefore, this distance is equal to what? 621.68. But approximating to the nearest meter, we have 620 in meter. So with this, I will come to the end of today's lesson. And in our next class, I will give you some examples. I will give you some assignments, please, not example. I mean assignments. I will not give you assignment because the ones that I've given to you so far, it's only few of you that have done it. So we are going to stop here for today. Thanks for this thing.